This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This to the streets, to the streets, to the streets, to the This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the streets.
Despite all the controversy surrounding the finish for the women's Undisputed title match in Orlando on SmackDown number 1362, Nia Jax still came out the MVP. In a match where, before the bell, everything already looked off because faces Stratton and Cargill were dressed looking like they were about to enter a handicap match as a team against Nia, though thankfully Cargill wore those shorts because all night she had a well tail that I don't think could have been accomplished with another pair. Jax played her role as a menace who deserved a 2-on-1 beatdown. But there was no way she could go down without kicking and screaming, and that is exactly what the Samoan did in something of a pissing contest against Cargill, spending any free moment she got to mock the Queen of the Ring, who left herself open with the "It's my time now" mantra, flipping off the crowd, denying the crowd weapons when she started to get over, and even doing a goofy ape dance that was a merciless slur-filled dig at Cargill. The way Jax treated the champ, though, was like an afterthought, and who could blame her when Jax easily would run Stratton over, take control over, and shake off that little PME finisher. Yes, the finish was scripted to have that PME be the death knell of the match, but now looking back on it, Jax was obviously conscious and caught more off guard by that late drop kick. Probably because this was the only drop kick Stratton could get off in the match without using her opponent's bodies for elevated assistance. If the match would have been called with a surprise finish drop kick, it would have been more believable. But the script must be followed in pro wrestling's most mainstream promotion, and Jax made sure to follow those rules and fall to the PME. That's not to say Jax was the best worker of the night. She did give Cargill a nasty gash on the steel steps that made for the highlight reel, but everyone in this triple threat was hella sloppy. Cargill threw the announce table on the announce team at one point, got Stratton halfway up for Jaded, and weight distribution for a big 2-woman superplex spot made Stratton look like she couldn't power lift because she was crushed in the team lift while bringing Jax down and Stratton. But these botches are what made this match far more interesting than, say, what happened at SummerSlam a couple of months ago when it was just Stratton and Cargill. And I think this was set up as a blow-off for Stratton since she's due for a champ versus champ match at Crown Jewel, emphasized by Stephanie Vakir's appearance post-match. If anything, as crazy as this match got, these 3 women now have plenty of real heat to settle scores upon post-perf. And the cherry on top is these women rehearsed in international house shows for months before this showcase. SmackDown number 1362 refutes the colloquialism "practice makes perfect," and instead pushes the adage that there is beauty behind the madness. An undisputed match giving flavor from botches and real heat from a hill everyone in Orlando that night loved to hate. This is why Jax was not only the most dominant woman in that ring who deserves another solo title shot and a run, but also why she is the MVP of this triple threat main event that came and went, but kept people talking and kept eyes on the product way after the bell was rung.
This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This to the streets. To the streets. To the streets. To the streets. This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the streets.